Good morning, everybody. How are ya? Well, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hello. All right. Yeah, just say hi, buddy. What up, Brian? I'll get with you later, deity. This gold hat. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Good morning, everybody. Well, good afternoon. Trying to find where this music's coming from. There we are. Getting this ready, guys. One sec. I did catch a short. Wish I could have seen that drop coming, but no. Well, it took me 4 or 5 tries, I ain't gonna lie, but I hit a plus 26. I did announce it. Freaking crazy, guys. Anybody catch this? Good morning, Dan Kenley. How you doing, man? Thanks, bro. Yeah, I got it on lockdown now. What's up, Jill? Good to see you. Yeah, good. I'm glad you came on the calendar. On school? I got you. When did you announce it? So I know for later. I put it on Voxer, but I did have to try multiple times. I couldn't give you this one because it was at 3 in the morning, but I let you know that's what I was looking for in the zone. I tried right here, it hit like a 1-to-1, broke even. Tried right here. This one actually worked, and I almost held it. I thought this was it. This one went literally 1 to 8, and I broke even while I wasn't looking. Then it comes back up here. I tried like twice here and lost, and then bam. I just knew it was coming, all that liquidity build up. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I had to notify everybody. Well, are we going to try to catch the knife, the falling knife, or what? It's too aggressive for me. I was listening to this rap. I'm like, nah. There we go. Let's try this. Thought you were going to start a midnight later Voxer group. You're right, Smitty. That's a good point. Dang, okay. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for the reminding me of that, bro. Let me do that right now. What up, Aiden? Just got a freaking tune on his car driving back from Tampa. I mean, Jim, they're instant. So you gotta work on the settings on there, buddy. They're literally, it can't get any more instant than Voxer. I'm telling you, it's faster than even texting. So that's definitely like you just got to work on their settings. Yes. A.M. There we go. I made the group. I'm gonna put it in the let's see. I'm gonna put it in the school VIP group. Before I forget. I love my Asian session, like I said last night. Love my Asian session because you could hold it. You know how you have to get out of the trade by a certain time if it's not your real account. I did like literally 12% on my forex account on this trade. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't think you do, but it wouldn't hurt. It's like $5. It's definitely worth it. I don't know. I just never have an issue with it, so I don't know. I pay for it, but I think I have to because I broadcast. Putting in the school VIP right now. Solomon Trainer VIP. It'll be in the post. Don't ask where it is. Find it. It says new trade signals for after 12 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Good morning. I'm going to go crazy on long form deity. I don't know if I need crazy edits though on regular long form content because it's going to be too many. I want to do like 3 to 5 pieces a day. Just like start hammering it out because that's what I'm missing. I DJ a gentleman's club, so I'm up all night till 5 a.m. I need an Asian market strategy one-on-one coaching with you. All I can trade with my schedule in Asian marketing. Are you already currently a one-on-one student, or are you looking for one-on-one for Asian? This is all I do is Asian. I mean, I no, I do the daytime too, but man, I like holding these trades. I mean, this just keeps happening. I tried a few times here, but then bam, plus 26, you know? So you just got to know where you're at in the market. I'm going to go ahead and erase these. Actually, I'm going to keep this open because I want everybody to see it. Really, it's freaking awesome. Dude, it kept going too. Look, plus 33. The Asian sweep. Yeah. All right, she's coming in hot, so we're going to mark this up 1 hour block. Really, I mean, what do you do? So it's either between here, this is our playing field, really, because there's no block over here. Yep. Your ears? What's wrong with your ears? Your new tune? Probably my language. Cryptocurrency Steve, are you already a one-on-one? Is that what you're saying? I don't know who you are. Cryptocurrency Steve. That's what it says to me. So we're waiting for this to drop. See if we can find some, you know, sell till we can't sell any more situations. Maybe this right here. Wait for a pullback into this block. I'm expecting it to come down to this block, so might as well go for it. Any moment you can lose, so just be careful. $2 months. Lifetime, what the like lifetime Solomon VIP? No, there's one-on-one where like me. So I have two different one-on-ones. I have a 30-day one-on-one that's 1,500. That's with me and my son who's funded and gets payouts. And then after that, you can go for a 6 month and a year. And then I include Coach Bethany and Coach Christian as well. Uh, awesome, Vicky. Good to have you with us. How you liking it so far? You making any headway? I want to make sure you're actually. You do know you have a one-on-one folder, right? I want to make sure you're utilizing that. Let's see. Just want to make sure if Greg talked you through that, walked you through that, like a one-on-one chat. Me and okay, I didn't think so because we were talking in it. Okay, let me make sure. 1 second. Wow, so you're easy. I didn't even have to like. You didn't even realize that you're missing out on the whole part of it. I just tagged you on Telegram. I thought you were just waiting to get started, so I wasn't going to push you. Yep, I just tagged you. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. We added you on the 26th. Like, dang. But I've seen you every day, so I was kind of like, oh, well, maybe she just wants to do this right now. 1,100 towards my first 6K combine after 2 months for you. First combine I've ever tried. Beautiful, bro. Congrats. Let's get it, man. 100K eval. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Keep your risk low. Increase your capital. Beautiful. I got a time about that time of day, Diddy. I'm sorry, bro. I need to eat some food. Smitty, man, that's like stuck in my head now. You've been dogging on me too much. All right, we're coming up. We're coming up here, guys. We're looking for cells out of this block. I don't know where yet. We got to wait for confirmation, right? Killing these take profit trader accounts. Oh my gosh. I needed to come up and fill some of this. Makers on 135 my scale in and out one micro. Yeah, Papalando. Brian, hey, did you get the 1 to 35? You caught that? Wow. See, Brian caught it. There's proof right there. Brian caught 1 to 35 with 2 to 3 micros. For a lot of people, that's like what you need. You have to get okay with going 1 to 8s like this and going back to break even. You have to be okay with, hey, I want to take this liquidity, right? The only reason I got out is because I was kind of like capped for the day-ish. Let me get this protein bar. If it's not melted. Okay. That's awesome, man. Did you do well? Just shy of $1,200. Beautiful. Well, I hope that works out for you. Good. Hope they have a smooth surgery. No clue why. I'm not a fundamental type trader, honestly, at all. I'm just straight up technical. Want to see what, just price action straight up. Like, I just read the charts. You know why? Because sometimes you'll hear negative news and it shoots the. This is why I've been like this forever. I used to study like the news and like what's going on in the world and all this. Let's use Trump for an example. When he would say tariffs at the beginning, it would drop. And then when he would say tariffs, it would shoot through the moon. And then there was times where everybody was negative on it. He would say tariffs, it would shoot up ridiculously. So I've always been a huge advocate of the market's going to go where the market needs to take liquidity. That's it. So if I have this giant setup of liquidity right now, all above here and all above here, and there was a news event, I would bet $1 million that it's going to take that out. It might wick this out, but it's going to go and probably use that news event to fuel this. That's wild, Brian. So if there is something going on in the world that's exciting for me, hopefully it's not too negative, but because that usually means the market's not going to stay sideways. This didn't pull back far enough for me. Good news is this. We're approaching this hour block, so we could potentially have some good buys. Guess we could have taken this close right there. Now that I marked it up, 15-minute. Sometimes it's hard to see everything. Still think it can go up. Nice, Alex. You guys been going over the posts I've been making? I've been trying really hard to like give you some good value. I don't know if you guys get like all of these notifications and stuff in school. Like maybe it's just not that. Maybe you just don't get it. I don't know. But like, you know, there's this. And some of you guys got it. Ooh, Brian Lendo. Pulse X Cloud Flip. Let's go. Look. Beautiful job, man. Mark is another one that takes these long ones with us. Yeah, look. Ooh, Timmy. Tim Abshire got funded 50K. He said another eval pass, and I brought in some good profit on my funded accounts also. Some days are better than others. Beautiful job, man. Sometimes I have to go in here and see. Like right here, the market doesn't tip bad waiters. I think it's good. Anyways. I came over, I showed my mentorship program right here. Every one-on-one coaching. Let's see. And then I went over all the payouts in January and stuff. Pretty awesome. 50K for Jason. Good job, buddy. Anyways, come on. Christina Robbins, what's up? TPT end of day drawdown is a strategy in and itself. Set to break even at 10 plus points and just watch. Good scalps, and worst case lose a couple bucks. Yeah, dude. I love TPT end of day, buddy. I caught that on TPT, just so you know. And my forex account. That big one. Caught this sucker. Then went to bed. I by the way, I woke up. It was around, it was like 7 something. I went back to sleep. I woke up at 10 something. It was like, I don't know. I freaking dude, no, I was like, I woke up. This is how I woke up. I woke up and I still remember it. It was like right here. It like came all the way back up, and I'm like, well, that's depressing. And I just held it anyways. I'm like, screw it. I didn't have it at break even or nothing. I just was like, screw it. I'm just gonna let it go. So I didn't want to like do something and then like wake up. I needed like a couple more hours of sleep. So I went to sleep right around 3:15. Woke up around here. And I'm like, dang, I need a little more sleep. I went to sleep. And that's what happens sometimes. Woke up around here. I saw that and I'm like, I'm out, dude. I'm good. 26. Let's go. Freaking let's go, dude. You know, you have a few of those a week or a month. Pretty good. Not a week, but you know, a month. You can hit them. Well, I lost like 2 in here. I tried over here, broke even, and broke even twice, lost 2, and then bam. Anyways, this is building up like it's gonna come up here. Probably this little, fill this little FBG-ish. Still 3-minute, probably. What's gold doing? Actually, wait. The other day I put, oh yeah. Literally put this up the other day. for gold right here. This is on Thursday, 29th. It worked out. Would have worked out really good. Gold works really good. You just got to give it a little bit more room. It's hard to tame the beast, though. I ain't gonna lie. So, I don't care about this junk. I think it's going to take it out. So, if you're a gold trader, this is the only area that you have to worry about. Really. I mean, you could put this right here. There's a good chance it's going to just go right through that. But here's what you do. You don't take the first move. You wait for proof, especially with gold. What's up, Dion Blue? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. You don't take the first move. You wait for it to show its face, then you go down lower time frame, right? Simple. The safest thing to do is wait for like a break of structure, then pull back, then inverted fair value gap up. You do that kind of crap, dude, you're gonna go way through. Your win rate's gonna go through the roof. But you got to be careful because you might miss it, and if you have that kind of FOMO attitude, you're gonna it's gonna throw you off. You know? How you doing, Dion? So reminder tomorrow, doctor's appointment. So I won't be having my YouTube. Unfortunately. No bad reason or anything. I have an appointment every 3 months, and that's the only way to get in. Come on, market. She's starting to stall out, as you can see. It looks like, anyways. Stall out for potential buys, probably. Good day today, man. Yeah, did you take that trade, that sell? Wow, nice job, Steven Barfus. Let's go, bro. Yeah, gold is bipolar. 5,200. Definitely could. I'm going to keep selling until it doesn't sell anymore. And you know what that means on 5 minute. I'm in no rush. I mean, my gosh, guys, I had a plus 26 last night. Now I'm just trying to fill up some other accounts. Yeah, see? Dude, yeah. Why wouldn't you only want the best trades, right? Patience. Sometimes we just wait together. Dan Whiting. Hey, Bob, where do you find the paid Zoom link? That'd be in Solomon Trading VIP. So I put it on, or I'll show you right now. I put it in Telegram, but also it'll be under Solomon Trading VIP, and then I post it right here. So this was yesterday's members only live. Boom. Right. It'd always be at the top usually. So this one's an old one, so I gotta delete that. You're welcome. Westbury, David. I need to stop chasing trades. I just miss setups because of work or kids, and I go chasing entries. So my advice for chasing entries is because I mean I have five. See, look, I have 5 teen pluses, and I have businesses I run on top of this, and I have a wife and a life and all this stuff too. My thought is like you need to be able to dedicate um a certain amount of time for when it hits your key zone. Okay. So like instead of sitting there all day waiting, maybe your key zone is 1 hour blocks, for instance. So once it hits this 1 hour block, you have an alert and you say, you know what? All right, fam, this is kind of like what I do. I'm going to be on my laptop. We can hang out. I'm going to be on my laptop while this is in this 1 hour block because this is how it feeds my family. You know what I mean? So I might have to sit here with my laptop for 3 hours, but I'm not going to be like 100% all in on the laptop. I'm just going to be setting alerts. Then you get really good with alerts and make sure you get them, right? Make sure, like, do tests. Make sure it's really annoying and loud, right? And so my alerts would be like, okay, I'm going to add an alert here if it reaches the 1 hour block. I'm going to add an alert here. I'm going to add an alert on the mid of the box. I'm going to add an alert here. I'm going to add an alert here. So now I don't have to stare at the screen. See what I'm saying? Get really good with your alerts. They've been late? I don't know. I've never had that problem. I don't know. 5 minutes. Wow. You have it on your like the phone app and everything? So then if you can't use alerts, I mean, All right, just like, all right, look, you know all this stuff. You can't, obviously, you can't focus on your family when you're at your job, right? So, like, when you're off your job, you want to spend time with your family. I get it. But if you just looked at this as like, okay, this is 1 extra hour of your job per day, and you treat it like a job with a little added benefit of you get to see your family on top of it, right? If it's during that time. Sometimes it's a lot of times it's when my kids are already going to bed, my wife's already getting tired, and I'm like, oh, well, it's setting up in my 1 hour block. So I'll try to take 3 or 4 stabs at this or whatever. Yeah. So it's about prioritizing. I know it's really hard to look at this like as serious as your job yet, but it's almost like you have to make it actually a reality. It's hard if you're not getting payouts yet. I get it. You're like, once I get payouts, I'll take it more seriously like my job. Not saying you're not taking it seriously, but I'm saying to like push out the time because I have the same issue, bro. Like if this wasn't paying for my life and my kids and my but it wasn't always that way. My first success was forex for sure. Like forex was my baby, and that whole big thing with the prop firms going down, FTMOs and all that kind of stuff, kind of pushed me over to futures. But I still trade forex. I think I did 11% last night on my personal. Just holding my grocery getters, baby. So I don't even have to look at the screen now. Like I'm not even looking at the screen, and I'm live. 81 of you guys on here. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just talking and doing other things. Like I'm straight up on. I'm doing a presentation on my iPad right now. So we're just being patient together. Meanwhile, you have some people that have scalped every one of these. Here's the mind jacking. You have people that will literally sit there and they feel like they're successful because they were able to scalp out of each one of these blocks. I might be talking to somebody right now, and you've taken every one of these. You're like, well, why wouldn't I? So like I'm wasting time if I don't do that. You might have taken scalps out of every one of these, and you're up $800 for the day, so you think you're successful. But the problem is you're training yourself a bad habit, right? Unless you actually have super good awesome control. Let me tell you something. If you're doing that still, like taking these little baby scalps, and if you're only doing that, and then you're still not getting paid out, it's because you're emotionally unstable when it comes to losing. Because what happens is you'll win like 10 of these, and then all of a sudden you'll lose all of it with one trade because you're just dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be awesome. The one directly under this video, that'd rock, man. Appreciate it. I will. I'm gonna get these viewerships up with my regular YouTube videos. I finally figured it out. You can always subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I go live daily at 1 p.m. except for tomorrow. All right, so what I want to do is wait for the liquidity that's built up right here to be taken out, come up into this fair value gap in this 5-minute block, look for an entry to come back down to the 1 hour. And then I could put more money on that risk because I know there's no more liquidity here, right? So you might be risking like $100, $100, $100, $100. I'll wait, see proof, risk $400 or $500, make more money going down once I see proof of it taking out liquidity, and only take one trade. The answer to dopamine scalping Lower risk, hold trades for most people. Because what happens is this becomes a freaking addiction, a gambling addiction, and that's the last thing you want. You'll never, ever, ever get ahead. Just like at the casino, you go to the casino, you get up, you might be up for the night, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so amazing. And then a few hours later you're down and you want to get that money back. If I can only get that money. It's the same thing, guys. I mean, it's the same thing. As far as your emotions, obviously I feel this is way more uh, consistent. This isn't like trading to me isn't gambling because I'm managing my risk and I'm handling things and I'm actually putting money in the market and but you get what I'm saying. Emotionally, you don't want to turn this into gambling. So you have to learn that you'll make way more money not scalping. Setting it and forgetting it, putting it in the market, whatever, and then working really hard on your emotional state, like what you're risking. Like, if I lose this much, how will I feel? Like, really asking yourself those questions emotionally. But a lot of people, man, I've worked with a lot of gambling addicts, and that's really what Solomon Trading is all about, just so you know. I don't claim to be a Christian company per se, although it's biblical. It's basically uh, biblical mindset, risk management, right? So being a good steward with your each trade, right? Being a good steward with everything, even if it's a prop firm and it's demo money. Like, this is the way I view it, and I really think my faith has helped me in trading. Um, my belief is the Bible, right? So like when I see the Bible, I believe like I was blessed to even have this account and this opportunity. So this is like, to me, this is like a blessing to be able to steward this prop firm. So when you start looking at like that, I'm not telling you that's how you have to believe, but I look at it as, okay, am I being disciplined according to, biblically? Traders Anonymous, right? I bet you didn't expect to hear all that. So yeah, even the demo money of a prop firm, I'm looking at because here's the thing, you can make money from it. So if you're a good steward with it, yeah, that's all good there. Respect, it's harder to explain bad habits when you are in the position that your setups work consistently enough, probably because you learned through making mistakes until you got tired of burning. Absolutely, man. Yeah, every single trade I look at, hey, I'm just being a good steward with God, with what God's provided me, So it makes it a little bit easier to actually hold my trades. Whatever happens, happens. I'm okay with what happens in this trade. I don't need to make every penny. Uh, I feel like God's always provided for me, so like I don't have to worry about making every dime, or maybe I'll get a huge freaking win like last night. I just look at everything like a blessing. Push notification timestamp shows why later than if it happened. Even yeah, it sucks. So you saw as soon as mine hit, it went off. I'll show you again. Create. Wonder if there's like a setting you're doing. Let's see here. So as soon as that goes below that green, it should go off for me. Let's see. Okay, you might have it on closing. Hold on. Price. Where the heck's the close? Oh, if you're using like a trend line. I don't know if you're putting it on trend line. So if you put it on a trend line, you could put when price. Where the heck is the close? Is it conditions now? Show more. Oh, they really changed this since I looked. Wow, look at that. Whoa, that's cool. What? I never even noticed these existed. That's cool. What? Anyways. And then notifications, make sure all these are set up right. I'm going to be making a thing with Twilio sends me a text message. You could also try this. You might hit instantly there. Man. All right, we hit the block. I just expected to come up here that we could sell back into it. Probably going up for a little bit. So if you're taking this buy, you shouldn't. You don't know how far it's going to go down, but there is a fair value gap here. Let's see. You could. If you wanted to take it up to this fair value gap. It's just a little risky. It's okay, though, if you risk small. Still dropping. This is going to be a good buy. Not much you can do while you're waiting, so hopefully you're doing some other stuff. Come on, just do something. I guess it's almost 2 o'clock. I might get some push here. So I haven't taken a single trade on here. I know. So you'll have other traders just to keep their live active. They'll like take random trades nonstop, but I just can't do that because I know it's only hurting you. Because most people can't handle that constant dopamine hit. They're just feeding into your addiction. So I'm kind of like the opposite, right? I want to see you take less trades, and you know, after training over 1,000 people one on one, like I got to see things that most people don't, right? The addictions, the crying, like grown men crying over they can't handle their addiction problems, so we had to put things in place for them to like, you know, different ways of managing the risk and different things like walking away from the chart and getting other addictions, like things like that, and finally they're able to break free. But it's a lot of back and forth, you know. So I can't go live and just take every freaking random trade there is because I know you're going to blow your accounts. It's just careless, really. If you understand, like, what do you call it? The amygdala, the prenatal. What is it? Not prenatal. Whatever vortex in your brain. There's like MRI studies when like dopamine hits, and the thing is what do you call it? Loss aversion. You can't handle you are 2 times or 10 times more emotional when you lose $100 versus winning $100. Like you don't want to lose. You just don't want to lose. We got a little baby one there. Little baby. Here's the thing with this. I don't even if we wanted to sell right now, there's no blocks. It's just creating new low, new low, new low. You know, on the 5, there's no pulling back. We needed to pull back here if we're even going to think about selling. So this is where I'd be starting to look for buys. I gotta set up the members only, guys. If you're not a member yet, it's just 97 a month right now. Just go to solomontrading.com. I'm jumping over on a live Zoom with the members. Look at sort of this delay. Live trade. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a good buy out of here potentially. Ooh, nice push. I like it. I like it. All right, I'm sending out the thing right now. Let's see, live members only trading now. Boom. Put it under school. Put it under school. Hey, Frank. Trade live. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go over right now. And oh, that's weird. I don't know. Let's do that. Why not? What does it say? Oh, no. Let's see. Live. Usually it shows like a live symbol. What the heck? There we go. All right. Posted in Solomon Trading VIP. I'll see you guys in a minute. We're going to be potentially looking for buys out of this and maybe take this liquidity out. We'll see. All right, guys. Again, if you're not a member yet, go to solomontrading.com. It's just $97 a month. No, I don't do trials. I don't do anything like that because 99% of the time, whenever someone's trialing, they don't freaking like stay anyways. So I'm just looking for somewhat serious people that want to learn how to freaking trade. All right, guys. God bless. Have an amazing rest of the day. I will see you on the inside. Oh, by the way, Youssef, welcome aboard to the VIP. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Back it out.